Hello guys, it is LBtwunk and welcome back to my channel. Don't mind the fact that I look crusty today. This past week I've been absolutely all over the place, getting ready, unpacking. It's been such a process, and honestly between this entire move I've had, I have also been working full time. But in today's video, we're putting together a piece of furniture. This is one thing that, okay, genuinely I love to do. I love putting furniture together. I guess it's the mask in me hopping a bit out, but I always have a really good time doing it. Usually I would take this opportunity to make this like a first date project. Done it a couple times where like someone comes over for like, it's happened more than once. We're not trying to do that anymore. So in today's episode of Being a Fucking Adult, we're gonna build this desk together. Without further ado, let's get started putting a desk together. So I've kind of just had a revelation. This desk, like, honestly might have come put together, which one, I'm hyped about, but two, it's been sitting in the box for the past week and I've been wanting to make this video. Let me show you guys what's in the box. You can't really tell because I haven't shown you guys my furnished apartment yet. I mean, you could probably see some bits in the back while I'm filming. I got this like color theme going on. I decided to get a blue desk. It does look like we're gonna have to do some work because I could see some drills and stuff here. That's pretty convenient though, that it comes put together. So I got this desk from Wayfair and I got it on sale. It ran me about $150, I believe. If you wanted to twin desks, this is what I got. I'm gonna get everything unpacked out of this damn box and then we'll come back and talk a little bit about adulthood. That's what today's topic will be while we do all of this.
And you did right from the start. Missing someone is as normal. Missing someone, and missing someone is as normal. Missing someone.
I kind of love the fact that all of this came, like, for the most part together. We only have a couple pieces and then it's done. One tip I always have for putting together new furniture is read the instructions all the way through. I only got one page of instructions right here. Let me figure this out. Always organize your pieces. This makes the entire process a lot easier. And so you just don't have to struggle, bestie. I asked you guys on Instagram if you guys had any questions about like living alone, how that's been for me. I've only been doing it now for about a week. Feels like it's already been longer. It's definitely a change. While I do this, let me talk about that. Do you miss living with people who were your support system? Like, yeah, low-key, like a lot. Also, if you hear some shit, someone else is doing construction, we're doing construction. I miss having other people around. It's been an adjustment and I'm not saying that I don't like it, but for my past like 23 years, I've always kind of like had people around me, especially living with my best friend. That was so much fun. I miss that. It gets lonely, like I'm not even gonna lie. I definitely do miss it. But I feel like that would be like with anyone. Like, I mean, I definitely love my alone time, don't get me wrong, but having other people around is always fun. Is cannabis helping me through this stressful time? An elephant in the room? If I'm gonna be completely honest, throughout this entire duration of like what I've been going through with like my living situation, I haven't really been smoking that much. Smoking will literally give me anxiety now. Like, not all the time, because I definitely have smoked, I'm not gonna lie, but I haven't been smoking as much. It was because I wasn't really in a place where like smoking kind of felt like right. It's always been something recreational for me. So like, I mean, of course I smoked here and there and it was like fun and fresh, but ever since like my leg break, I feel like is when I really took a break. How did you keep yourself to stay so positive and motivated through this entire year? I'm not gonna sit here and tell you guys like I kept my head up. I was doing everything with ease. It was really, really hard. I had many dark moments this year, many waves of like depression almost, but the thing is, and like I've always kind of been like this, I'm a pretty happy fucking person. Even in like my bad moments, like I still always try to find like some bit of light in the situations. I just knew I could hold on to the thought that like, this is not how things are gonna be forever. Everything is like honestly always temporary. Knowing that like, yeah, I'm going through like a BS situation. I'm going through a BS situation now, but I always had high hopes over the fact that like it would eventually get better. You just gotta hold on to the hope that like there's gonna be a brighter day on the other side. To hold on to that hope, you have to kind of just be very sure. I have a very clear and concise photo of like what I want my future to be like, so when shit happens, I get through it as best as I can with the end goal in mind. Yes. Do you feel more introverted? I definitely am not an introverted person, but I feel like over the last couple years, I've become a lot more introverted than I used to be. I used to be social ass butterfly. As years go on, as I feel like I navigate relationships with different people, some of those relationships have ended like absolutely horribly. I've definitely become more wary over the entire course of the pandemic. Also just made me more introverted than I was before. Even online, I feel like I've become more introverted. I was a very open book. That was cool for like what it was cool for, but then I feel like the older I get, the more I'm like, hey, maybe I don't want to share every single detail of my life in every single situation for just anyone to see. I just want to share what I feel comfortable sharing, and that is something over time I've learned to do. It looks like we got the legs together. This is genuinely like the easiest piece of furniture I've literally ever put together. Now I literally just have to attach the legs, and that's literally all I have to do. Have you ever lived with a boyfriend before? And if so, say you want to move out, how would you go about that? I've lived with like 2 boyfriends in my past like 4 years of life. My last relationship, where it was kind of heading was that like I do want to move out alone. I kind of more so like wanted that for myself because I needed it after the damn year I had. A home was like the only thing that was really on my mind. I would hope that it wouldn't be a problem because I would hope that anyone else would kind of understand that like people kind of want their independence in life. To have a healthy relationship, that's something that like you do need. How would you go about that? Just a mature conversation. Like living together is like a very big commitment. What's your next move in life? And that's honestly been something even I have been pondering over. This is my move right now. Down the line, like what do I want my future to be? As you guys know, I make clothes and I've been designing. I started that back in 2021. And that's really gotten a huge pause this past year because of everything that's kind of been going on. What's next for me is just kind of pursuing that. Like one of my favorite passions to do is like make art. At the beginning of this year, I made a YouTube video where I talked about my goals. One of my goals was to make 3 collections this year. Being realistic, that's not gonna fucking happen. I just wanna make clothes. I wanna create art. I wanna share that art with you guys. That's what I want my future to be. I'm almost at this point in life where like now I'm finally on my own. The world is my oyster. And that's kind of where you guys come in because you guys get to watch all of it unfold and kind of see where I kind of take things. So in reality, there's no real plan. Well, I guess the real plan is just thrive. Thrive and be happy. That's all I want. What's been the toughest part for you? 2022, there's been so many rough points. So the roughest was the accident, breaking my leg. That started a chain of events that like was genuinely unfucking predictable. What that timeline like summed up was broke my leg, was bedridden for like 3 months, spent all my money that I had saved because I was saving to move then. Lease ended, I had nowhere to go. I was living with my significant other. That didn't work out. I got kicked out. Just all of 2022, really. That's why we're here today, because all that shit happened, and that's what pushed me to kind of get to the point where I am now. Always being overwhelmed, like everything the fuck.
Missing someone with all your heart. Missing someone.
After that whole excursion, I could do with a bong tote. Yeah, that was fun. I'm in love with this desk. First of all, so fucking cute. Matches the vibes in here perfectly, and that's all we really needed. What would January 2022 self think of your November 2022 self? I had no idea, honestly, where I was gonna end up after everything that happened in January. To be where I am now, I'm very grateful. I think, if anything, I would be so proud of myself. Here I am. It might be a bit scary growing up, being an adult and living on your own, but you know what? I did the damn thing. It's been quite some time since we've been here. Chifa, cheers to you guys for sticking around. Thank you for watching and coming along and building my desk with me. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Also, make sure if you are not already, hit the red subscribe button down below. If you don't follow me on Instagram, LBtwunk, TikTok, LBtwunk, everything is LBtwunk, even my Twitter. I'll catch you guys very soon in the next video. A bitch is busy as fuck right now, so sorry if this was short. XOXO, bye.